An Israel-affiliated merchant vessel was struck by an unmanned aerial vehicle off India's west coast on Saturday. The tanker, identified by the Indian Coast Guard as the MV Chem Pluto, was carrying crude oil from Saudi Arabia and had around 20 Indians on board. A fire on the Liberian-flagged tanker was extinguished without crew casualties in the incident 200 kilometers southwest of Veeraval, near Gujarat coast. The structural damage was reported and some water was taken on board. The Indian Coast Guard has said that the tanker was being escorted to Mumbai after undergoing some repairs. The incident comes against the backdrop of Iran-backed Houthi rebels stepping up attacks on ships in the Red Sea amid the Israel-Hamas conflict. Meanwhile, the Pentagon has claimed that it was an Iranian drone attack that hit the chemical tanker near India. The Pentagon statement has said this was the 7th Iranian attack on the commercial shipping since 2021. And Praful Bakshi joins me on the phone line on this story. Praful, a lot is being said by the US. This is also a very serious situation where a tanker carrying Wing Commander Praful Bakshi is joining me on the phone line. Sir, thank you for joining us on this story. This seems to be a very serious situation where the US is claiming that this is an attack by the Houthi rebels. What do we know about this, and how is India analyzing this?
The question is, India is watching the whole conflict very carefully, because a lot of interest, India's economic interest is also involved. We are making the transcontinental highway, road, rail and sea highway right up to Europe, and our investments are there. Not only this, the instability in this area affects the economy of all the countries, especially the developing South countries, very much. Now, India is very clear about the whole thing. What the situation is that the Houthi rebels, which we are talking of, they're supported by Iran and they're supplied by Iran, and they are attacking all the ships in the neighboring water areas, seas, etc. And they are being helped by they are helping the Hamas rebels, and they are helping all the other radical elements which are fighting Israel and which are fighting. Basically, if you look at it, it is all the countries who are supporting Israel, their shipping is being attacked, including American ships, and that's why American warships are there in that area to protect. So this warning from America is a clear indication that they have monitored the situation and they'll take appropriate military action, which means that if they take more action, that things can flare up further. Attacking a tanker is a very dangerous thing, because if the oil spills in the sea, then it is an environmental disaster. That again becomes a very difficult thing. Marine gets harmed, everything gets harmed, marine life. So
all right. Thank you very much, Wing Commander Bakshi, for that perspective on what is happening and what it can mean for India and for the world.